General Hospital spoilers for Update Wednesday, May 20 are honestly starting to feel way darker than any of us expected because something about Valentine's behavior suddenly feels off. And I'm not talking about regular shady Valentine off. I mean, the kind of off where a man already made peace with losing everything because why now? Why does it suddenly seem like Valentine is preparing some kind of final move? If you ask me, there's a real chance this guy is thinking about turning himself in. And no, I don't think it's because he grew a conscience overnight. That's not how Valentine operates. But it does feel like Brennan waking up may have changed the pressure around him. The walls are closing in, secrets are moving too fast, and Valentine might be realizing somebody is about to expose the whole thing before he can control the damage himself. But then again, what if that's not the plan at all? What if Valentine is actually preparing to let Nina take the fall? And guys, that possibility is messy because technically Nina did attack Brennan. She did make a move that could come back to haunt her legally. So if Valentine pushes the narrative the right way, could he make it look like Nina acted alone? Could he be trying to protect himself while sacrificing the woman who trusted him? The scary part is it feels like somebody close to Valentine already senses what he's about to do. His new girlfriend may step in before things spiral completely out of control. She may realize Valentine is heading towards something dangerous, either surrendering himself or setting up Nina, and she might try stopping him before he destroys multiple lives at once. But while Carly is busy worrying about Valentine walking into danger, she's forgetting the much bigger nightmare sitting right in front of her. Jocelyn. Guys, it's been over a week. No calls, no sightings, nothing. And somehow, Carly has been distracted long enough not to fully panic yet. But that may change the second Brennan wakes up. Because Brennan opening his eyes could trigger questions nobody wants to answer. Questions about where Jocelyn was last seen. Questions about who was targeting whom. Questions about whether this disappearance was random or carefully planned. And once Carly finally realizes how long her daughter has truly been gone, that panic is going to hit hard. I can already see Carly spiraling, replaying every missed sign in her head, blaming herself for not noticing sooner. Because this doesn't feel like a runaway situation anymore. It feels like somebody erased Jocelyn on purpose. And Sonny? Oh, Sonny may go completely nuclear after hearing the news. Because there's one thing, Sonny never tolerates people touching his family. Especially not through kidnapping. And honestly, I think Sonny's fear may grow even worse once he realizes he also can't reach Michael. That part feels important. Two young people connected to the family suddenly unavailable at the same time? That cannot be a coincidence. Now, thankfully, Michael probably isn't in immediate danger. It actually feels like Michael may be operating quietly behind the scenes somewhere, possibly investigating things himself. But Sonny doesn't know that. So now we may have an angry Sonny searching for Jocelyn while also fearing Michael may be next. That combination, disaster waiting to happen. Meanwhile, over at the police department, Dante's situation suddenly feels extremely uncomfortable. And honestly, kind of humiliating, because why does it seem like Dante, the commissioner, is actually intimidated by Joe, the rookie cop who just arrived in town? That power imbalance makes no sense unless Joe discovered something huge. And I keep coming back to Rocco, specifically the Cullum shooting. Could Joe somehow know the truth? Could he have found evidence connecting Rocco to what happened? Because the second Joe arrested Curtis under orders, it started feeling like this guy wasn't just another random officer. He watches too carefully. He talks too carefully. And now it almost sounds like he's warning Dante directly to be careful. That's not normal. That sounds like leverage. And if Joe truly knows Dante helped cover up something involving Rocco, then Dante may be trapped. Because now every move he makes could expose his own family. Which brings us to Emma, and honestly, this storyline is giving me chills. Because everybody keeps insisting Anna is fine. They keep saying her condition only got slightly worse. They keep repeating that she was simply transferred to another hospital. But the more they say it, the less believable it sounds. Emma clearly senses something is wrong. And unlike everyone else around her, she isn't ready to accept the official explanation. She wants to act. She wants to investigate. She wants to save Anna herself if necessary. And Gio may think Emma is overreacting right now, but what if Emma is actually the only person seeing the truth? Because I keep wondering whether Anna was never taken to another hospital at all. What if that entire transfer story was fake? What if Anna was secretly taken back to Sidwell's castle? Locked away. Hidden. Silenced. Guys, if that's true, then Emma digging deeper could put her directly in danger too. Because whoever orchestrated this clearly doesn't want witnesses. And Emma has always had that reckless bravery that pushes her too far before she realizes how serious things really are. This could become way bigger than a rescue mission. This could become a trap. And speaking of people making reckless choices, Curtis may be heading toward total self-destruction. Jordan already warned him. She basically told him straight up that his actions were impulsive and dangerous. Isaiah's hand injury now means surgeries can't happen for a while, and Curtis may carry responsibility for that situation whether he wants to admit it or not. But Curtis doesn't seem ready to back down. If anything, he seems more obsessed than ever with treating Isaiah like the enemy, even if it costs him years behind bars. And honestly, I think Curtis may be acting out of fear more than anger. Because sometimes when somebody feels guilty deep down, they become irrationally aggressive toward the person, reminding them of their mistakes. That tension feels ready to explode. But the storyline that really has me stressed right now is Rocco. Because I genuinely think Rocco may be considering leaving town, not because he wants freedom, but because he thinks disappearing will protect everyone else. That's heartbreaking. He probably knows the truth about Cullum's shooting won't stay buried forever. And once it comes out, every single person connected to him could suffer. Dante, Lulu, the whole family. So now, Rocco may believe the only solution is removing himself before the damage spreads. But then something changes. He receives new information, and suddenly he becomes even more terrified. Charlotte and Danny, apparently these two may have walked directly into Cullum's trap while trying to reach Sidwell's castle. And that is exactly the kind of impulsive rescue mission teenagers in this town always think they can survive. But this time feels different. Because Cullum may already be expecting them. And if Cullum is working with Sidwell or manipulating Sidwell somehow, then Charlotte and Danny could end up imprisoned before they even realize what's happening. That possibility is terrifying because now multiple storylines start connecting together. Jocelyn missing, Anna missing, Sidwell's castle, Cullum. And then we get to the moment that honestly changed everything for me. Jocelyn discovering the hidden staircase. Guys, This feels massive. Apparently, she may accidentally uncover some blocked passageway after moving a chair or breaking through something hidden. And the second I heard that, my brain immediately went to old school soap opera Dungeon Madness. Because what if there's somebody trapped down there? Not just anybody. Anna. Think about it. Everybody believes Anna was transferred elsewhere. Meanwhile, Jocelyn is trapped in the same general area connected to Sidwell's operations. And now, she may discover hidden stairs leading underground. That cannot be random. I keep imagining Jocelyn descending those stairs slowly, realizing somebody has been secretly imprisoned this entire time. And if she really finds Anna down there, then the entire hospital transfer story collapses instantly. But here's the part that scares me most. If Jocelyn tries rescuing Anna, she may have to attack either Cullum or Pascal to escape. And even if she succeeds, how far can they realistically get before somebody notices? Because once Sidwell realizes prisoners are escaping, things could turn deadly fast. And honestly, what if Jocelyn wasn't supposed to find that staircase at all? What if somebody wanted her to? What if this entire thing has been leading toward one final reveal nobody in Port Charles is prepared for?